opportunities we have utilizing our government agencies. Each student in this group comes from different tribes with many different but similar stories to tell, passed orally through tradition. We are using this year's theme, guiding our destiny with heritage and traditions, to help incorporate how SAIGE affects each of us students. This story we are about to tell are stories brought together across our land with one warrior on a mission. So I'm sure that some of you may have heard some of these stories before.
There was a young warrior known as Mahbia Wongli, Eagle Sky. He was a very curious person. He would always wonder how the earth came to be and how mankind became what we are today. He decided to go on a journey through time, to find these stories and see how they were told. He wanted to find his destiny. The first stop on his journey was to the Great Plains region of North America, to see a prophecy that happened at the beginning of time. It was told by the great Lakota nation. It was a story about an elderly woman and her companion, a dog. As she sat there and knitted her blanket, she would go to stir her pot of soup. As she stirred her pot of soup, her companion would undo the blanket, which caused her to start over. The prophecy says that if the woman was to ever complete the blanket, that this would be the end of time. The second stop on his journey, Eagle Sky traveled to the Kiowa Nation. The Kiowas have a story of how they came into this world. One night, Same Day was walking along in the darkness. Same Day is a cultural leader who plays a role in many Kiowa stories. He accidentally bumps into a cottonwood tree. Then there were strange voices coming from the trees. So he reached in and he pulled out the first Kiowa. He told the rest to make a chain. It will be easier to pull you all out. Then they came swarming out as ants. After a few got out, there was a pregnant ant who got stuck. No more could come through. As a result, the Kiowas have always been a small tribe. The third stop on Eagle Sky's journey was to the Navajo Nation. This was a story about the first man and first woman. They planned the sun to follow certain paths and also the moon. The sun and the moon would provide light in the sky. The holy people decided that this would be a good arrangement. Before the holy people could plan how the stars would be arranged, a trickster appeared. It was Coyote. Coyote ran to the people from the horizon and grabbed the blanket where the stars were placed. Then he tossed them into the sky, unorganized and spread all over the world. This is how the stars came to be. On the fourth stop of Eagle Sky's journey, he visited Omaha Nation. He has to see the story about a warrior that was lost. He could not find his way home. It was a very dark night. Then there was light in the distance. As he followed the light, he realized it was a glowing tree. He began to cut a branch off of the tree, and he would use this branch to guide his journey home. After returning to his people, they took the glowing tree and they used it as a sacred pole. Finally, Eagle Sky realized what his destiny was. It is time to return to his people. As he returned home, his people were waiting for him. Eagle Sky's destiny was to share his story and never forget our heritage or our traditions. Thank you.